How long does it take for Amazon ads to work? Let's break it down in today's video. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group. Let's dive in. I've seen it time and time again on new clients running ads. There's no big sales jump and they're confused on why they're not converting. Well, it could be your ads, but most likely it's your product. That being said, let's go over some quick advertising tips, right? Your budget in the beginning should be fairly high. That's my recommendation. At least $1,000 a month in ad spend, which is around $10 to $20 budget per day. And you need to make sure that your suggested bid is above the budget. Run automatic advertising campaigns, sponsored products, and then make sure your ads are spending money. If they're not spending money, that's the reason, and you can contact Amazon advertising support to help you get those reinstated. But again, most of the time in the beginning, it is not the ads that's the problem. It's the product. So here's the product that we're going over right now, and this is an example of a new launch. So it's a brand new product, right? And we're running ads on it and it's not generating sales. The client's like, why can't I generate sales on this product? It's barely generating sales. What's going on, right? This should be easy. There's so many Amazon people who are making tons of money. What's going on? And right now we can see right from the get the listing health score, right? So if you use Helium 10, there's a link in the description, but they have a listing health score. And they can kind of go through to see why your listing isn't a 10 out of 10, right? And there's some basic stuff right here, but we do have a special checklist that our advertising team does go through before we actually run ads. And that's going to be bad reviews. So if your listing is below a 4-star, your ads are going to suck. It just is what it is, okay? So if you have no reviews, your ads are going to suck. If your review rating is below 4-star, your ads are going to suck. So you need to just take this in mind and either make your product better, get more reviews using Amazon Vine, or create a whole new listing. And I'm trying to not break your heart here, but I want to be honest and straight to the point. Next is going to be a short title. So if your title's too short and it doesn't make sense, then it's not going to be good. So make sure your title's long. I recommend between 150 and 200 letters. You can use this website called lettercount.com to count how many letters, aka characters, are in your title. And then it should tell what the product is within the first 4 words. Remember, our attention span as humans, especially in the US, is very short. So because of TikTok, so we want to know within the first 4 words, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I only showed the first 4 words to somebody, would they know what it is? Enjoy campfires with lightweight. The answer is no. So this title is bad. The first 4 words, you should know exactly what the product is. So it should say portable campfire, or something along those lines, or outdoor fire pit stove, something regarding. So they put that in the back, and that is a huge problem, especially on mobile devices. Now we're going to be going over short bullet points. This is just to help you rank on Amazon, and it does. Some customers do read through all of the bullet points, especially if the price point is high, right? So these bullet points are too short and sweet in my professional opinion. I would be making them longer, adding more details, adding length, width, and height, adding everything you can in here. What about the weight? How much does it weigh? How do you light the fire? So putting all of that in the bullet points will help. A+ content should be showing. So if you have a trademark, you can enroll and get brand registry and get A+ content. This listing does not have A+ content, okay? So if we look at you can just look at a competitor's listing and compare it to your own, and then you could see that they will have A+ content, which does make a huge difference. Next is going to be, you should have 6 pictures when you first see the listing. Again, we usually try not to run any ads unless the client's product meets these requirements, right? So you should have 6 pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6, okay? And then your first photo should stand out. So the first photo, I can kind of tell what it is, but what we want to do again is just look at the top competitors and see what they're doing. Do our flames look real? They look pretty decent. For some reason, it looks a little blurry, and you can't zoom in. See how my mouse is over it? I can't zoom in. That's a bad sign. If I click again on a competitor's listing, I will be able to zoom in on their first image. See, I can zoom in. So that means that their first image is not set up properly. It doesn't have the right dimensions. So that's another bad sign. Should it be in stock? And it kind of looks similar to the competitors. So you need to stand out. So again, you need to analyze and see how you could stand out. Next is it should be in stock, and it is in stock. It should be FBA. So right now it is not Amazon FBA. So if I order today, it takes 10 days to arrive. Everybody's going to be looking at the competitors before they purchase your product because they want things fast. Again, we're spoiled in the US. Want things fast, fast, fast. So again, this is going to, this is another deal breaker. It's like compared to the reviews. If you're not using FBA, your ads are most likely going to suck. It should be winning the buy box. We are winning the buy box. There's just you. The listing should not show a dog error. There's no errors. And the price is too high. So again, when you first, this is very, very difficult for new clients, and I want to be straight up and honest. When you first launch a product, most of the time you're going to lose money, right? I know everybody wants to make money right from the get, but this is a long-term play. What you're going to do is usually start at 50% on what you want to sell it at. So if you're selling at, you want to sell at $99.99, you're going to be selling at $49.99, right? So 50% lower, and that might be insane. You're like, that's crazy. You know, I'm losing money every sale. Well, once you start generating sales, then you can increase the price. Plus, people are more likely to leave good reviews if your price is good. It just is what it is. You'll see a huge difference in reviews. They're like, for the price, this was a 5 out of 5 star, right? So you want to make sure, and if we look at the competitors, so our price is at $90.93, such a weird number. But anyway, if we look at the competitors, I see one of the top competitors right here, $89.95. Now I know that theirs is only 7-inch and ours is 18-inch, right? But if we can undercut them initially, that's going to be a huge game changer for us. So undercutting the competitors, right when you start gaining momentum, you can increase your price in increments. You don't want to increase it all the way up. You want to increase it in increments. But right now, again, the price is too high. So there's way too many things wrong with this listing. If you're running Amazon ads, I can almost guarantee they're going to get tons of clicks, but they're not going to generate almost any sales, because who's going to wait 10 days? You can't zoom in on the first image. It's missing a lot of things. It doesn't have any reviews, so I don't trust it. So there's a lot of credibility issues on this listing. That being said, if you do need help, we do free listing audits. Just click the link in the description and you can schedule a free audit. You know, all we can do is help you and not hurt you. Completely up to you. But that's it for today's video. Have you noticed a difference in your sales after launching Amazon ads? Let me know your experience with Amazon ads in the comments. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need any help with increasing sales, Amazon ads, or just listing optimization and managing your seller account, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. Also, one of our #1 services is our full Amazon advertising management. This is where we'll optimize your ads. We'll review your entire listing, go through a full optimized checklist to make sure your ads are converting in the best possible way. Just contact ehpconsultinggroup.com right in the description for more. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO, and I'm signing out.